All right, guys. Test, test, test. I think it's working. Hang on a minute. Let me just make sure. Hello, test, test, test. Is it all working? Yeah, I don't know if the webcam's working, but maybe. Anyway, I wanted to do a video tonight on proving that the brokers are not actually manipulating price. We're going to go use the CAD Swiss that we posted, a few days ago on Instagram. Those of you that are not following me, here it is. Same as the YouTube channel, Seeking Balance. So I'm in the middle, I'm posting stuff on the blog and then Instagram, and I just go back and forth. So just keep an eye on all this stuff. So we marked out this exact level of time and price, and it was 76. Just go back, because in what's happening here in the broker on my cell phone, we're getting different numbers. The broker on my desktop, which is a cheaper spread, we're getting different numbers, but both numbers are accounted for. So what I mean by that is we have this area here to allow for the spread, right? This here is the expensive spread, and the cheap spread would be somewhere down here, and the even more expensive spread would be somewhere up here. So we're gonna show you exactly what we're talking about here. Make sure I do this right. So the pictures we posted, let's bring this up here. Here it is. Then we're going to do a crypto check-in as well. An evaluation on the accounts so far, the ones that I'm just doing on the cell phone for the last couple of weeks. We're seeking 97% accuracy. That's what our goal is. 3% is to allow for human error, internet problems, etc. Human error would be something, we explained this in the last video, pressing the button on the wrong one. It's not enough to destroy the business though. So CAD, at this time, when we were viewing this area, we took this range, the high to the low. What we can see, we've got 50 points. It's moved up 50. 90 for the Aussie. Uh, 84 for the Swiss. So Aussie's the biggest one. That's the one you want to sell. And Swiss would be the second. Dollar would be a second one to buy at 56. That's from here to here. You can see we're being dynamic. It's not fixed, right? The range that we're seeing is this, and over here, well, the dollar, we're using this too. We can be flexible, right? CAD is 50. Euro yen was 75, and you see we took the next one there. We could have done this one, but we just chose that one. You can be flexible. Everything's gonna. If we did this one, we would have had different numbers, and the price would have seeked balance at those numbers, and we would have been happy. But we got a bigger result here. So pound is 70. Oh, should we do this now? Okay, this is the status. Now this account is the one that we started at 1,000, I believe. Right, this one we started at 1,000. This one we started at 2,000. This one we're doing, 7 cents. We can mix it up. But the other account is fixed at 10 and then 20 and then 30 and then 40. Just so you guys are clear there. And I feel more stressed on this account. Admittedly, it has less capital to start, but I felt more stressed. The free margin was running low, you know. And if we're trying to imagine that we work at a market and we're going to the wholesalers to buy our product to sell on the weekends at the market, the smartest guys in the room in that game are the ones with the cash flow. They're the ones that pull out the big wads. Back in the day, I remember guys that would do this back in London, 50 and they had this much. Those were the guys that had all the stuff. They had the cash to buy when they needed it. They didn't know when they'd find something, and they were always ready. And they're wheelers and dealers, you know. So if we're playing around with 1,000 and we're maxing out all our capital, we don't want to be doing that. So the other account I feel happier with. You can do more positions and change the numbers, you know. But anyway, it is what it is. And this is how we're doing. We'll just flick through for the last 2 weeks. Okay. And we are seeking, this is our belief. I've told you guys many times before, I worked at 3 places. There was no Lamborghinis, no Ferraris, no Aston Martins, nothing parked outside. There was one place I worked at in Ottawa in 2010. And guy had a 2004 Charger, you know, that's kind of square shape. It was that model, and then in 2009, 10, it was the Fiat Chrysler, and then they changed it a bit, and then now it's another shape. In 2010, he had that shape that was just gone old. Guys, everybody was taking the metro and bicycles. Okay, nobody knew what the hell was going on. And this was all on the screen, and everybody was looking at charts. Nobody had a clue what the hell they were doing. Nobody was looking at numbers. And they were not looking at everything relative to anything. So when we add these numbers up, let's do this for the video, right? We got CAD is the one we took against the Swiss. We got 50. And we got 84 for Swiss. So 84, calculator. -84 minus 50 equals 34, right? So at the time we witnessed this, was here, right? Which is the end of the 6th, basically. So we'll pull this chart over. The end of the 6th here. Use the crosshairs. Okay. So I bought it somewhere around there. So we'll go from here. Now, if we add these numbers up, it's not going to be 34 on this account because this broker has a dirt cheap spread. Right. Oh, hang on. It's 38. So wait a minute. How did we add up the number? No, forget what I just said. So 70, 78, and our target. Let's just confirm exactly what our target was set at. The TP here is 6473. Okay. Well, pull this up. You got 6472 there. And 6478, so it's just above the 2, so 73/74. So we used the target from the telephone broker and used that target here on the super cheap light forex broker. Now those numbers, guys, let's just confirm we're looking at the same exact place. So let's just agree, sorry, before I go there, let's just agree that that's 34 points / 38, right? Yeah. So we're at 36. And the price is 74, right? So it's 36 plus 74 equals, 74 minus 36 equals 38. Crosshairs. So that's 73 down 38 points. There you go. You see 37, 38 is about here. So it's pretty close. And what are you seeing here? You're seeing price work that area. Remember now, it's a handshake. These are the guys on the weekends, the retail people in the market stall, meeting the dealers who came in down here, and they're shaking hands with them. The dealers are cleaning their hands. They're done, right? And the retail are now holding this. Now we're not talking about any shorts. That's not what we're speaking about. That's just the activity which is going on here. They're commonly agreeing on this price here in time relative to where we were at that time. The retail, the collective agrees that this is the value of the CAD Swiss during this period, and the market, the dealers are happy with that. Now what we're trying to do here, purpose of this, so we'll go back to the exact same area and we'll add up the numbers on the broker, the light forex. So it's on the 6th, and we're using the open to the highest place. Okay. On the Swiss, the yen. All right, good. We got them here. Swiss yen, right? So Swiss yen is this one. It's this area to here. Now, if you guys want to verify for the purpose of this that we're down here at 86 and we're there at 64. So, I fine-tuned it and I counted exactly that it's like 82 or something. That's how we got 84. But we just go with what you see. It's 80 to 60, 64. So, calculator. 64. We don't need to do it that way. We don't need to do it that way at all. We can just see 80 up to 64. That's easy. It's 64 plus 20, right? 80 to 00 is 20. So that's 84. Very simple. Well, when we pull up the Swiss on here, you don't see 84. You see a different number. This is the low. Go right to the top. and you got 54. Okay. Text. We're going to do the same thing. 54. And what we'll establish. Look, I'm not even going to show. I'm not even going to open my mouth. You can all see it for yourself. You can see that this is not manipulated. 54. Okay. $42, okay? So we've got 54 and 42. So still, CAD is clearly the weaker option here, the one to be buying. So 42. Oops, 2. Okay. So we can do the same again. Let's use those numbers. It's obviously 10, 12, right? We don't need to even get the calculator. We know the number's 12. 54 minus 42 equals 12. CAD Swiss, right? We're looking on this for 34 points above here. Let's see what happens at 12 points. You're going to have to plus like what, 9 for the spread, but let's just go with 12. Whatever the spread is. What is the spread? It's probably 30, and that's what you're seeing here. But I'm talking Virgo now. I'm just going to close my mouth. Here, 12. See it? So, if we were just using this broker, we would have still been on the correct side, and our profit would have been there instead of up there. So I'm just talking out loud now. What this appears to me, and look, this level is been well monitored, like worked. But they wanted to come here. Let's look at the spread. But the trouble is we're out of time now. We've got the wrong time. Got 64.75, 64.85. So that's 10 points spread. Now, where's the phone? We'll look at the spread at the end of the day on the broker account. CAD Swiss, 64.73, 64.76. See, this one's now more expensive. So what's happening is here they've got, some of the brokers I guess have got a different deal. They must have a window to play with. So I don't know. I have no idea what the window is. I'm just speculating. But let's say they have a 30-point window. Some brokers are paying this much. Other ones are paying this much. And it's based on the volume. Who knows? I don't know what the deal is. I'm just talking out loud, speculating. There must be something like that going on. So that's giving us this here. But how the hell can this one be so much cheaper? You know, like, do we really have that correct? 54. We're not going to here. Where's the thing, you know? Oh, it's on here. Let's just confirm this, you know. Swiss. Where the hell is it? Let's fact check ourselves. Swiss, here, the low. You know, at 5 p.m. the spread widens, it opens and stuff, so that's going to reveal that amount. Here, why don't we try it with candlesticks? Same thing. Okay, it's showing us a little bit more. Let's try that then. And here. Guys, Maybe. Oh my god. Alright. Try this again. $697. Let's call it 70. It's not 84, is it? So does that get us up into the next place? Let's try the same thing here. Oops. Who wants to be here? $53 sounds more like it, because the other one was 54. See, we've got to fact check ourselves, guys. Right. We have to fact check ourselves. Now, let's take those numbers, 70 minus 54. $16. We're looking for 84 minus 54 equals 30. So 70 minus 54, 16. Still doesn't get us up into that area. Right. 16. So we're from here. This is where we witnessed it. You know, we bought, you know, let's go here because we witnessed it here. They probably filled us there with the spread. Let's try to do it this way. 16. 16. You know, it's here, guys. 16. It's exactly here. 58, 53. So what's happened is price is getting worked. They're working this one off what we can see on this broker. What this broker is revealing. So he's got that price. Okay. Now the other broker on my phone here has a slightly different price. They work that side too. You can see it right here. It's a well-oiled business. That's what we're observing. I mean, there's no two ways about it. But the point is, it looks like we've got this worked out. And now we can use this is intel for us if we monitor multiple different brokers, and it's going to give us a clue. We'll monitor if this is being filled, and then we know roughly, boom, we can really load up if that type of stuff's happening. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're gonna start doing that next week. We'll create a name. It'll be, I don't know, but that I heard about someone that figured out a way to use information from other brokers, and it would reveal which way price is going. We're essentially doing that anyway with all of this. So this is just, it's just God's work. It's they is God, the sun and the moon, masculine and feminine, as above as below. Though they we are being controlled, used remotely by them, controlled remotely by the sky. They are making us all unconsciously do our job, and whoever is working this, they're just doing their job, and they're doing it really well. On the market maker side. All right. So what's the next part we were going to do here? Oh yeah, let's do something. During the last 17 years of this project, I had a few people ask me if they wanted me to trade their accounts, and I told everyone no because I hadn't figured it out. Unfortunately, there were three people that wouldn't take no for an answer and decided to continue pursuing. And I told them, look, no, I'm not doing it because I have not figured this out. They continued, so I said, all right, fine, whatever, I'll try a few trades. Didn't work out. Nobody lost all their money. Everybody was smart enough to say, yeah, okay, you're right. You haven't figured it out, and they stopped it. So before it got way too late. So I'm thinking about calling these guys up and say, hey, I promised you I'd let you know when this is done, if you're still interested. But I'm kind of feeling like getting new blood. So if anyone's interested, we're gonna do this here. Send me an email. We're also going to do the room as well, live room. So if anyone wants to be involved, want to join that, send me an email. Is this bright enough? I haven't figured out the pricing, but we got to sell our services. So this is what I've been doing. So if anyone wants to join the room, just contact me. We'll see what we can do. Pay crypto, whatever you want. Balance, seeking, okay, double E, seeking balance, 56. Okay, at Gmail .com, and address me as John T or Jonathan. It doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. Jonathan is playing the movie 56. And John T is going camping, going cycling, drinking beer, having fun with nature, and not giving a shit. So whoever the hell you want to talk to, that's fine. I can do both. But ultimately, I'm 45, not the 56. That's just an act. So yeah, here it is. That's the email. I'll be very, very excited to hear from anyone that's interested in putting something together. This was my promise. Once I figured this out, I will reveal it. And that's what we're doing. That's what it is. So let's move on to crypto. Seeking balance 56 at gmail.com. All right. Now, what are we doing here with crypto? We were working on a LTC BTC trade. That's right, in the video yesterday. And our fair value is marked up here. Let's see where the rest of these are. TH, BTC, XRP. Why are these not like where they were? Alright, whatever. Oh man, this is annoying. Do I seriously have to do this now? Alright, I really haven't got the patience to do this now. One second. Alright. So look. This is the Newton's cradle. I just pulled it up here just to remind everyone what's going on here. That's all this is that we're looking at. That's all this is. So we can't blame anyone, okay, on sending us down the technical analysis path. It's a belief. It's a story that evolved, right? Remember, I don't know if I want to go there, but the guys that have been following this since the beginning, I'm sure are up to speed by now. I'm talking since 2009 times of the first blog. I'm sure you guys are up to speed, and I don't want to sound what's the word, condescending. And if I do, you know, it is what it is. I apologize. But I think what happens is they make up stories. So the Bible, as those guys I'm talking to are aware, it was a story of events in the sky, and as the people witnessed the stars, they made up stories, and that story evolved into a book. When you read every phrase and everything in the Bible, it's every single thing is connected to the stars. The names, everything. It's mind blowing. So that was an event in time. The tribulations, for instance, we'll take that event. Those guys saw this movie in the sky, and they wrote about it, and they gave each star names, Mary, etc. And that then became a belief on the ground. What's happened is the same thing with technical analysis. A lot of you guys may not like that, and I'm not asking you to like that. You don't have to. But remember, they have us supporting Man United or Liverpool, Chelsea or Arsenal. Who's it going to be? I'm okay with either team. I'm happy if either team win. No. You can't do that, man. You got to support one or the other. Who's it going to be? I'm fine, thank you. Then you're an outcast. Okay? Same politics. I don't vote. Oh, I don't. You know. It's masculine and feminine. I'm not voting for either one. I vote for the energy between them, the outcome between the two of them. I'm not supporting one, I'm not supporting the other. It's the same like my dad. I didn't have a preference to my dad or my mum. There is no preference. I didn't take sides. But anyway. That's all it is, guys. We're coming back here. So we came back here. They're the numbers. That's what happened. LTC. We are on path to come to. Well, this was last night. We witnessed that. Why have the numbers? This is. I apologize for my lower fractal energy getting worked up about this stuff, but it's annoying because, you know, it is what it is. We had all this marked out last night with the numbers, and they've all gone. I don't know how, but it doesn't matter. The New Zealand, like, are all these numbers still? Yeah, all this is still there, but the crypto is not. Well, never mind. Go back and watch the video, and you can get the numbers. So I wasn't expecting to do that, but that's neutral, and we've got massive BTC move. It was like 65,000 from the same area. Yeah, it was 65. So if it says 77 there, that part's going to get balanced too. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That's what we've observed for from this video. So you can take 65,000 minus neutral, right? That's when we observed it. Or you can take 77. Doesn't matter. It's going to come back to those numbers. So we're looking for from here 65. We don't care about from here, guys. That's somebody else's job. Another guy's enjoying that ride. He's on that train. Let him have it. We're focusing on what we witnessed from here to here. And that's from here to here, up 65 points essentially. Hopefully that is still there. This is the only one I'm interested in. 501. 65, so it's just a little bit more. Or are we already there? Like, no, that's LTC USD. Where's the BTC one? Okay. So we're looking for 65 points, sorry, above here. So it's further. It's already there. We got the area. It's cool. Now, what you could do is go and look on other brokers, find a difference in price. Maybe you've got higher wicks. I know it's crazy, but there could be somewhere. You might have another number. If you see that other number, if it lines up, then boom. Try what we said. Anyway, guys, I think that's everything I wanted to cover. I don't know how I'm feeling about having this webcam on every time. I kind of like talking, but I think we can do both. Yeah, I think we can do both. Let's check out some more stuff here. If it's working. So yeah, I took a while away from Instagram. But here's another level here that we spoke of. And you know, it's just perfect. I think that's the one, isn't it? Oh, this is Euro Swiss, yeah. Well, that's going to be our big one. That's my girlfriend. Second girlfriend. Anyway, guys. Well, peace. Where is it gone? Hang on a minute. Yeah, sorry. Thanks a lot for the guys that followed from the beginning and stuck in there. So I'm pretty happy about it. We yeah, it's good news. Peace.